Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we got an interesting little terror mission ahead of us today. You never know what to expect, these late game terror missions, and we'll see how we can handle it today with the team we put together. So we got a lot in store for us today. Got to make up for that day we missed on Thursday, and hopefully the game doesn't pay us for missing a session. like the game can do things like that. Yeah. Oh well, what can you say? But I hope everybody's doing well. We're actually on a weekend going into next week. We're getting ready for next week, but we're making up for a missed live stream that's coming up next week. But now I feel like I'm making up for the one we missed on Thursday. So I'm falling behind. Slowly, I'm falling behind. What can I say? Also, I want to let everybody know that might have been around last night. I turned on the light with one push. So I'm hoping for better results than we had last night in that battle in Wasteland, where I almost killed everybody. Oh, I don't need a repeat, and I don't need that to happen again tonight. So let's hope I'm refocused, unlike yesterday's battle, and we have a good one today. Yikers. So there. Whew. Nice day, yet chilly. But it wasn't raining, so that's a good thing. Hey, Werner, good to see you in here. Yeah, good luck today. I'm hoping the signs are pointing to a good mission, but we'll see. You know, anytime you have a mission that's going to take place on a coastal port, but the place it's supposed to be taking place in, Sheffield, UK, it's a little bit landlocked. So the map we drew for this mission doesn't quite jive with the location we drew for this mission. So we'll see what that bodes for us today. We will find out. Yeah, we're just waiting for it. Hopefully that means they're screwed up and not us screwed up, and we can come through and make it happen today. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. These late game terror missions can always be a challenge. I just gotta remember not to go charging out in there too much for the sake of saving civilians, because we'll just have to find other ways to gain that panic back in the UK. Big thing is keeping everybody alive, and hopefully we can do that and be successful at the same time. I think we had one mission early on in the playthrough, way back when, where we only lost like 1 or 2 civvies. Those days seem to be long gone now. So we're lucky just to rescue 1 or 2 instead. Well, it's good enough to keep a country from panicking and leaving the council, so that's good enough for me. If that's the way it happens, we shall see. We shall see. And we're almost to the top of the hour, about ready to get going here. Hopefully we're in the long war mindset today. That's always something to hope for and wish on myself. Hey, how you doing, Glacier? Oh, and your vibe's climbing back up. You see, you get yourself to the weekend and your vibe starts climbing. Like 40 points higher than you were yesterday, right? Something like that. Loki, good to see you popping in here just in the nick of time. How about that? We'll see what we can do. In fact, Emo, Werner's in here. He's on the mission. Loki just popped in. He's going to be on the mission. What do you know? And it's top of the hour. let's get it happening. Thank you, Nightmare. And here we go. In that funky area of operations that we call Sheffield, UK. Yes, like being the nicest guy in person. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, let's go left to right because I picked the team to off camp basically, and I see a problem already with Zabiol. I never upgraded his weapon, I don't think. Yeah, he's got a basic assault rifle. Not that he's expected to shoot all that much, but you know, in case he needs to, you should at least have something appropriate. His aim is actually not bad at 90. So I think we'll just go with the Gauss rifle and leave it at that. Now, no, maybe I want to keep you mobile, because I also gave you a shadow device. So I figured we're in that stage of the game where I really got to get in the habit of somebody having that, because it can get us potentially out of a tight spot. So therefore, with that in mind, and since you're not a frontline shooter for us, take the stutter gun so your mobility can get you in place for medkits, grenades, whatever it may take. Okay, so there, I found one hole in my getup fixed, and I went double mech on this one. I was gonna go one Shogun, one Pathfinder, but Ibo Motarasu, my other Shogun that has rapid fire multi-shot opportunities, is still fatigued for a couple days, so I decided to go with two Pathfinders instead. We'll see if that works out. Hopefully it'll be fine for us. Hopefully it will work. And they both got the big guns ready to go. Freaky friendly. I took on this one. I decided to, because I've mostly been running with the mobile suppression people, but I decided to bring a longer range thing, especially sometimes this map maybe has some lines of sight that maybe we can get longer range on, and I said, yeah, let's mix it up a little bit. And he's slow enough already, so we're keeping empty slots for some of this stuff. The Titan armor does not help our speed, that's for sure. It helps our protection, as you can see here, putting us at 28 health, but it does not help our speed, so we're not going to load up anything else that slows us down even more. So we got double tap on both our gunners that we're bringing along. We got hit and run on both our mechs that we're bringing along. We got hit and run on our commander we're bringing today, and that's Rickroll. And see, hopefully we can Rickroll the aliens today. And so he's got hit and run with a nice strong weapon. I may have one laser pistol I could hand out if there's somebody appropriate. It might end up being Zabiol, because I don't know if I have anybody else. Laser pistol, gunners can't take it, mechs can't take it, and rocketeers can't take it. So, yep, we might as well give the last, just in case we have an opportunity and it matters. There you go. You never know. We never know. Then we got Emo. He's got the flying suit, because this map, depending on if we start in a nice corner, all he's got to do is get up high and he can see a big chunk of the map. Obviously he can't fly the whole mission. He's got limited fuel, and that puts in mind that I need to purchase, if we didn't get that started last time or not, we got to purchase some rocket fuel where we can extend his flying time, and or anybody else that uses that suit. So that's something we definitely need to improve on for our newest Archangel armor. And then we got Master Sergeant Oust, the Boomster, the Avatar. I gave him just because he's fairly mobile, being a rocketeer loaded down with rockets, and he'll get faster as he shoots them. So I figured, why not give him something else to potentially throw, even though he doesn't have, he has javelin rockets, but he definitely doesn't have bombard. So he'll be limited, but you know, maybe it'll come in handy if something gets in the area. So there's the team I've put together. as good as we can get it. And I just make sure that sniper rifle is the, yeah, I wanted the Gauss long rifle with 3 shots, so we can do double tap and a single shot. Then we got to reload, so we can go 2 turns of shooting, 3 shots total, and then a turn without as we reload. So or if we get a break in pods, that would work out even better. So I brought as many multi-shotters as I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 multi-shooters. And I'm hoping that helps us make the difference today in being successful. That's what I'm hoping. I also gave Rick Roll, his aim is fairly high, 108. So I only gave him the marksman scope for extra distance. I didn't give him a scope on top of a scope because being a terror mission, I thought, you know, maybe a couple extra. So we'll have 4 total. Battle scanners could come in handy at some point because it's such a large map. We may have to toss a few just to see if we can find the enemy. So we'll see. Either it's the way it goes. Either they're all on us at once anyway, or they're off in the distance where there's a bunch of civilians and they're just killing them out of sight. So we're gonna try and have battle scanners to prevent that second scenario, and see if that can keep a few extra people alive. But bottom line is, let's rescue at least that 1 citizen early so we don't feel pressure. Because even if because remember, UK has a full shield. So yes, it'll hurt not saving enough civilians. However, it'll hurt more if we get ourselves killed. So that's the way I'm thinking about it, and that's the way we'll be playing it. So there we go. Everybody check your weapons, check your ammo. It is time to get down to the coastal waterfront of Sheffield, UK. Well, we got Marcus Joy returning to activity. That's always a good sign. Let's see what this mission is all about. Ooh.
The next deployment site is in the UK. The aliens are launching attacks in a densely populated metropolitan area. We have to minimize civilian casualties by eliminating the hostiles.
Yep, I know, Nightmare. You're counting on this to be good. Your home country is under threat, so you're counting on Commander to get this done today. Operation Final Grave had better. Yeah. Be careful with the aim button. How many times have I self-shot ourselves in the Wasteland 3? I don't know. And we don't have a flamethrower I have to worry about today. That kind of turned a mission that was just rough all around into dangerous territory for us. So let's hope I have none of those kind of moments today in this battle. Good point, Werner. Good point. Let's launch. Curious to find out where we start.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Okay, so here's the big ship.
Strike one has been given the green light.
Not necessarily my most. I actually probably would have preferred to start on the ship, if you want my humble opinion. But we don't get that luxury. And you know, one thing I realized that I don't have to start out the mission? I don't have motion trackers. That's a hole that I left. So our first move is potentially slightly risky. So what I'm gonna have to do, since I do, oh, I only have 3. I was thinking I had 4, but we have 3 battle scanners, so I have 1 extra. We're gonna use it as a motion tracker to see if moving forward a little bit isn't gonna get us in too much trouble. How about we try this out? Okay, so we got stuff right ahead of us. I'm glad we didn't move. My God, 1 step and we would have activated. Oh, baby. Okay, so we got a pod. Okay, here's the 2 pods we see. A pod of at least 4 floaters. I don't think any of them look oversized. Yeah, I'm only seeing 4. I'm looking for that, you know, 5th hovering one, but I'm only seeing 4. And then... looks like we're only looking at 4 chrysalids, but one of them is Mr. Mega Chrysalid. Oh, and they come with a zombie. Okay, and they come with a zombie. Greg Burns, good to see you in here. Glad to have you aboard for what is promising to be a tough little mission here. So, I'm almost thinking, how accurate will my rocket be, unsteadied, to go here? Oh, come on. I gotta be careful about using my directional key. Oh, it switched. Because I used the directional key. Nah, I better not use the keyboard, because it obviously, the directional key moved it over to flashbang. I want to go back to the rocket. And let's not use my directional key to move the map. We'll just let the mouse and the aiming move the map. And that's a lot of scatter that's not guaranteed to pick everybody up. So we're going to give ourselves the best chance possible. It could scatter and hit that citizen up above on the high ground, but we'll have a good chance. What I'm thinking, and the reason I'm doing this, I'm thinking, let's activate these guys first before we even move. The only problem with that is I'm short 2 shots from my person that also gives us. Yeah, but I have 4 shots from the mechs. I have potentially 4 shots from the gunners. So I still have shots, even though I'm short a couple by throwing the battle scanner and this. And that way we can deal with this pod, hopefully, if we're lucky, before the floaters. That's kind of my thinking for doing this early, rather than letting them scatter and maybe both those pods activating on us at once. I'm doing this to try to activate one at a time. May not work. Doesn't always work. Especially with that kind of scatter. But I'd rather have you try this. Yeah, let's just do it.
Going hot.
I can't think about it anymore. Oh, there goes the citizen. She got flung very far. But I think we hit 4 out of 5. Okay. And the zombie can't reach us. So, pretty much, we're looking at these 4 guys. And we gotta wipe them out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is you have shredder ammo. So let's take a shot at the big guy, maybe. Yeah, that's the 3rd one in. And the first one's not shredded either, so he'd be well, actually, none of them are shredded. But I'm gonna try and shred the big one. He's going to be technically the hardest one to kill because of the most hit points, so I'm thinking, let's get him shredded so he's easier to do damage to. Okay, we shredded. That's one of the ones I wanted to shred. I'm thinking the other one that hasn't been damaged at all would also be good to get shredded. This guy. Okay. Now I also have another gunner that could shred the other 2. And in addition, it also gets all these 4 hollow targeted. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You see what I mean? So I think that's the way we're going to play it. I'm going to then do the second in line, and we're going to shoot and hopefully hollow and hit on this one. Okay, he's shredded. And so the last of them in the back row. Less certain of a shot, but he will be hollowed nonetheless. So let's at least get him hollow targeted, and in a perfect world, he'll also be shredded. And he is. 4 for 4, my friends. Now is not the time to start missing shots. Now is not the time. So I'm thinking Lucian. Let's hit the big guy first at 100%. I do like those odds. With your heavy hitting gun, only 8% to crit, but he's shredded, so maybe we can just do it in one shot. Wouldn't that be nice? No such luck, but we came close. We did come close. Now we'll finish off the closest guy. You know, we only have so much shots left. We got Werner, but I'm going to hold off on Werner because he has double tap. But he can also hit the guy in the back the easiest. So we're now going to go to Jayadaman right here. Now Jayadaman's aim is not quite as good. He also can see those guys too, because he does have squad sight. But we're going to go on the one in the front. 91% as our first shot. Oh. We're running out of shots fast, my friends. We're running out of shots fast. Could you please go back to the guy in the front? Now, who do we got left? I'm starting to get a little nervous. We have Medic, and we have Emo. Well, Emo has double tap. I'd say there's a good chance if we can at least take out these two, the zombie can't reach us. So we'll have time. Unfortunately, the zombie could detour and do something nasty over there instead of coming towards us. But. So since I don't need smoke, because smoke isn't going to help against these guys, Zabiel, let's give you a chance on the guy in the front. Hallelujah! Oh man, that was... I wasn't... You know, when you gotta get down to your medic making a shot, you know, things are getting a little uncomfortable. And I knew it would be a challenge having thrown the battle scanner, not having a big shooter rickroll available. Now at least we have 100 to take this one out. And I guess we see if we... I don't know that we can kill this guy in one shot. Well, 82% crit. We have a chance. Let's cross our fingers. Emo, it's up to you now. Don't hit anyone. There we go! Pod 1 down. No, we're not going to abort. It hasn't gone bad yet. We shall not abort. Continue the mission. They're going to come towards us? No, they flew away. I hear a mechtoid or sectopod. I'm hearing mutant-y stuff. Okay. Do we have a citizen really close so we don't have to activate that we can save over here? You know, it'd be nice to grab at least one citizen. Wouldn't it now? Wouldn't it now? So I guess, if you want my opinion, we need to do some reloading and reposition. Let's get down to Rickroll. Let's see if we can figure out the best way to do this. We've got 2 battle scanners remaining. I'm kind of thinking let's approach forward. We had the camera pan back here, so there could be something there. We kind of had the camera. The pans already doesn't mean anything. That might be where they started their turn. They could be long gone by now. But I'm kind of thinking. So we have a sense. We aren't comfortable pushing forward, but I want to see if we have a sense to go lateral. And I may just throw a battle scanner out here to see what we're dealing with, and then work on repositioning ourselves based on what we find out, and get ourselves reloaded. So I'm going to bring Rickroll right here to throw another battle scanner off in this direction. That's my thinking. Let's clear things out so maybe we don't get pincered or something like that. How far can you chuck it? Just don't throw it in between ships and make it land in the water. How about that? I'm saying let's chuck it right about here. And it's feeling pretty clear back there right at the moment. So we do have a way to... Oh wow, so the good thing they were under, and now I'm only seeing 3, so we lost one somewhere around here that we were seeing before, but the battle scanner should keep them from killing people, so all the deaths are coming from folks in the back. So what we'll try to do is get ourselves moved up here as much as possible. Maybe on this location, maybe this location, around this thing. So should they move back or whatever, we can at least grab a citizen maybe before things get really tough. There's probably, on these missions, there's probably usually about 5 pods, and we've only taken out 1. So that means there's still 4 pods. And the ones we aren't seeing could very well be very, very, very difficult because we heard the stomping. We heard the stomping. Now, I don't know if I can... Yeah, I think I have to reload. So what I'm going to do... I'm just going to come here to reload first. It doesn't give us any lines of sight, but we don't know where they'll end up going. And then we can always fly after that once we get reloaded. That's one thing was I able to reload while I'm flying? I can't even recall. Seems like we should be able to. So maybe what I need to do is at least fly now. Now it's more important that I reload. Just in case something comes from yet another direction. Let's do that. Whoop.
Good to go.
Okay. Lucian. You don't need cover. Let's just bring you right... Well, yeah, we got to get you out of the way. So let's just bring you all the way over here, maybe? To have some potential shots against these guys. Yeah, that's out of their range. Although, we don't know where the one is, so am I still seeing the circle? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just not get right up to the edge. Oh, see, the way it's talking is there's probably another one back here, the way these rings are. These 2 are covered with the 2 rings that go farther out. And then there's this guy, and there's probably basically another one near him. Those are the ones we're seeing. And there's a lot of civvies down here. But there's also a lot of civvies out of sight. Okay. Yeah, I'm just afraid. I want to... Yeah, well, you can still run forward from here if we need it. So let's get over here and reload. Oh! We missed the pod! And it's in! I'm sorry, did I scream a little bit? I was thinking it was safe over there. Okay. Okay. A little worried about you, Emo, all of a sudden. We can pull back here. And we're going to keep everybody else pulled back here. Holy smokes, I hope those guys keep flying. Oh my god, and the Ethereal ran back, so we won't be able to see him right away, and we're going to have to worry about him. So the best thing I know to do is break line of sight and make them come to us. Let's take cover where we can. Oh, and let's throw some frickin' smoke. Oh my god, this just went from... Oh, I'm feeling good. We can get this done. Yeah, easy pod. The Ethereal, just by himself, is not an easy pod. Oh, baby. Citizens in that general vicinity are gonna die. Let's hope we can handle this Ethereal. They're probably gonna end up rushing over here to try and get close, but I think we gotta try staying backed out of here to try and encourage the Ethereal to come for us. Yeah, I don't like... I wish you were down where you were before, Emo. Now, hindsight is a wonderful thing. And now you won't be reloaded either, Lucian, will to kill. That's going to be a little sticky. But let's break sight. Oh, I forgot about that. But that, I had no choice, let's face it. I had no choice. Had no choice. At least in my mind. So my Overwatch streak is back down to 0, my friends. It didn't take long now, did it? So... yeah, we're gonna get in position. I feel like I should be overwatching, but I feel like I gotta get in position and have them come to us. Yeah, here we go again. I've got to get reloaded. Sir. Because this is going to be one hell of a battle coming up. Going to be one heck of a battle. Boomster, I got to get you. Thank God. You have Javelin. So I'm going to set you up here.
Moving to position.
Because if that Ethereal comes anywhere near us, I'm going to try bringing... yeah, I'm going to try bringing... what am I going to try bringing? I'm going to try bringing Jayadaman maybe here and get him reloaded. Because they don't do step out, so that's as good as hidden as far as, you know, unless the Ethereal floats at an angle and sees him. But let's do that. Yeah, it was necessary, but I did it not even thinking about that. I would have had to do it anyway, but to be quite honest, it breaks my streak because I didn't call it. I got a shout out that I know I'm going to get hit or something. I did that without realizing, which goes against the streak rules and parameters, at least in my book. You're right, it was necessary, but let's one for all first, and then reload. Freaky Friendly. The good news about Freaky Friendly... Now, we also, with that Ethereal, do not want to be, like, majorly grouped up over here either. Because he's got... Oh, I can't think of the... He has an AoE kind of a thing that he can use against us, so we don't want to be too tightly packed. Yeah, they can't push us out here. They got to go a little bit this way, and we have a container that may break LOS. Yeah, Rift. That's the one that scares me if we get grouped up too much. So, yeah, it does count against me, Nightmare. Because I don't even know if my... No, see, I couldn't have suppressed. Nobody was close enough to suppress, so I don't think I could have broken it up. My two suppressors are too far back. My long-range suppressor would never have reached that far. And he can't move to get closer and shoot. So, sucky sucky.
Got it covered.
I feel at least for a turn I got to do that. I may try removing another suppressor slightly somewhere else. And then I got to get smoke. We'll kind of keep you here to split us up a little bit. And I'm definitely throwing smoke up here. Because Emo's... fortunately, they can't come forward, like you said, to flank Emo. But they might be able to come down here and just get sight of him. And I don't need that. I really don't need that. Now, I did bring, thank God, a shadow device. So, in that respect, I kind of do want to stay close. let me just get a radius on a shadow device so I have an idea. In case we need to disappear all of a sudden. Maybe I keep Zabiel in this cluster. It's not good for Void Rift. If he can move forward enough to see us, and then, but we could definitely disappear for a turn. Maybe that'll give us an opportunity to do something. Therefore, maybe I do cluster a little bit for a turn. Psi Inspiration, no. Mind Merge. If we feel he's going to target somebody, I got Mind Merge that I can help buff somebody's will up a little bit. Oh, lordy lordy. Yeah, I am going to cluster for this turn. And we're going to do this. Everybody, cross your fingers. The showing, we haven't faced an ethereal in ages. Of course, it's happening now. We'll reload here. We are going to continue the mission, for better or worse. Okay, they're at least for now. There might be another pod wandering into us, for all we know. Oh, big berserker. He looked like a big berserker. Oh, there he is. We see him. If we see him, he sees us, right? He double moved. There's our hope right there. And hopefully these dudes are interested in civilians. I'll lose a civilian all day long if they just hang back a little bit. And everything we got is going against the ethereal. Oh yeah, they ain't gonna miss these civilians, that's for sure. Run away. Yeah, run right towards the behemoth. Why don't you? Run right towards the behemoth. Okay. Emo. Unfortunately, I do not have double tap, but we do have this. If we're lucky, can my shredder rocket make it? Oh, don't be blocked. Please, do not be blocked. 0.3 scatter from oust. Nothing shows blocked. Let's shred the son of a gun. Let's shred the son of a gun.
Going hot. Firing shredder rocket.
How'd we do? We got 10 off of him. We got 10 off of him. I like the idea of shooting with my squad sighters first. Hoping that there's less chance of blowback from this guy. We gotta do 2 more hits of 10. Wouldn't that be marvelous? Emo, we're giving you a chance right here. 80%. Now, do I have anybody that can see the dude? I don't think so. See, I can suppress. I have nobody that can see to suppress, is what it looks like. Yes, I do. I could suppress the dude. And therefore hollow target him. Then I'd cover you with smoke. Glenn Friendly. Oh, that's Glenn Friendly. So, oh boy, Floki can't get up there unless I move Glenn friendly. And I think I'm going to have to do that. So let's move Glenn friendly here. He will not be able to shoot next turn. He'll have Mind Merge available. Now I think suppression can't be reflected back at us. I'm almost positive that suppression is free from that. That's my memory and understanding. So other shots, even squad sight, I think there's a slight chance. That's why I want to get suppressed and hollowed so all our shots are even better odds to hit. Because I think he only reflects back to us if we miss. So we want to get the highest percentage shots on him to minimize the chance of being reflected upon, where he bounces our missed shots back at us. So I'm going to play for suppression, because I really do believe. Well, I mean, it doesn't... I basically just want to get him hollow targeted right now. Suppression, it helps somehow. Well, the suppression... I gotta move people because there's no way to get Loki up there. So I feel I gotta do that. Now you could have hollow targeting. Let's go over, but I'm kind of holding off on your command, even though you have quite a nasty, amazing weapon. In fact, let's just check. Okay, so you can't see because you're down below, and you can't get up anywhere. So yeah, it looks like Rickroll. Oh, unless I bring you back here, but then I think you're too far. You're beyond squad sight +5 if I brought you back here. So I think Rickroll is reduced temporarily to purely command me territory right now. So I think I've got to try moving you to get out of the way so I can suppress. Or we'll decide maybe, but that's within his range. So I think I gotta suppress. I see that doesn't take back the other kind of shots. But basically I want to get him hollowed. Because then these two can also be shooting at him. Unfortunately, not at squad sight like I would have hoped, but you know, I think he can deflect those back anyway. So I'm doing a lot of talking because I'm not 100% sure, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. I think I got to do it this way. I hope I'm picking the right choices. If we at least get rid of the ethereal, I feel like we have a better chance of picking up the pieces with everybody else out there. So that's what we're hoping. I think they're too far away to throw grenades if we stay clumped up. If I can only kill the ethereal.
Got it.
Nobody's on Overwatch. They might be able to get down here if they run out of cover like he did here to flank us. But we're going to be in dense smoke. It's got to protect us a little, Loki, just so you know. We're going to come here and either take a shot to provide hollow targeting or suppress. One of the two. We'll see how good... If it's not a good shot, I'm suppressing.
Yes, sir.
It's not a good enough shot. Therefore, I'm suppressing to get the hollow targeting.
Bring it!
No, he does? Oh, see? I misremembered that, baby. Or maybe he can't hit us. He deflected, but he didn't hit us. Okay, so Emo, it's now your turn. 90% shot. Dang you, please hit. 11 damage is good. We don't have double tap. Oh wait, yeah, we do, because we reloaded. I forgot. We have 2 shots from Emo alone. That's amazing. That's freaking awesome. Okay, I'm happy right now. Emo, make it happen. Oh, baby. You don't know how much weight. We're by no means out of the woods right now, but you don't know how much weight just came off of these shoulders just now with that shot. Okay. It worked. Just a pile of robes now, or whatever they die into. I guess there is a body there. Okay. Now, the good news is I get more shots. I get more shots. Okay. I don't think I need to do anything else with you. Other than if I want to, I could reposition you friendly. But for the moment, yeah, I might actually, I'm going to move Jai. None of these guys are on Overwatch now. We're not out of the woods because we still got a big old mechtoid coming at us. But the Jai, you have squad sight. Limited squad sight. And someone could still get by here if I wanted to move them there. There we go. Okay, we have 2 potential shots for both of us. If I bring my other one out here, we have 2 shots able to proc hit and run, which is what I'm looking for. I'm not thrilled with the odds per se, but I don't have any other way to apply hollow at this point, so we're just gonna have to live with them. Come on. Shadamon's been the one missing them all. Double miss. See, it's not easily coming back into our favor now, is it? And we're coming here. I gotta get 2 more shots. I like these percentages a little better. Oh, I like the results a lot better. Now we're not taking the mechtoid. Oh wait, that's not the mechtoid. Mechtoid's 98%. Or would I rather take a big Muton Elite? I have no capture, so nobody worry about me not losing a capture attempt, but do I take an opportunity for big damage there? Problem is, there's no chance for crit. And if I come here, I at least have a 50% chance for crit, although not a sure hit. So I think this is the one that makes sense. Oh my god, 17 crit. That was amazing, truly amazing. We still got another dangerous guy here. And let's remember, even though I'm gonna hope they go for civilians to keep them back there, we need to rescue one still before they all die. Now I could I do have one more shot there, but then we have nothing for next turn. And if I command up to you, That doesn't help us. Well, we could just take a 100% shot there. It's not going to do a whole mega bit of damage because he's, and that's only 50-50. The problem with this is I'm thinking I might need to move you here for future shots, because the only way they have to come towards us is there. And if I keep you on this side, my opportunities to aim at people are less. And yeah, I may have one shot that won't kill the guy, but I think I gotta move you over here.
I'm on the move.
If all that jabbering made sense to anybody. So now I got a couple more bits of smoke to get out there. And that berserker could come live at us next turn too, the way it was scooting around up there. Now I got to do a second one here to cover our bud right here. We're not leaving you out to dry, Floki. And then Rickroll. I gotta get you in a position. So I could bring you here. And maybe the best thing I could do is get a reload over here. We also need him to get healed at some point. That might be the best play of my first command. Because he hits hard enough to warrant using a command to reload him. Okie dokie! We killed an ethereal on this mission here. You missed it, but there it is. Lying on the ground. I was scared, you know. I was scared poopless. When that thing showed up. I won't lie. I will not lie. And my name isn't Abe Lincoln or George Washington, whichever. Yeah, I guess George Washington was the one that had that MO. Let's see. Okay, I think I want a command here to get him reloaded. I'm not as concerned about Jayadaman because all he's doing today is missing. I don't know if he's hit once. Has he hit even once yet today? Holy smoke. Maybe he hit one of the... I think he's missed 3 shots and made 1. This is the way it's worked out. Holy smokes. Something like that. I'm going to command for a reload. So there, let's do one for all. That'll also help in case you get hit. And let's reload. No, we're going to continue. Here we go. Are they going to come into us? There's a berserker up there. A big berserker. We saw him. They coming down the ramp? Far enough yet. So we have a little more time. They're gonna kill all the citizens on this side of the map, so we can't rescue any. Doggone it. That was the best chance for us to save one. There's a guy down here. Okay, he was down there. No, that's the same one. As long as they don't turn around, we're okay. And if we take one step forward, we activate the floaters. Problem here is... Well, I could... Like, there's a bunch of them there. We don't get rings on them from a battle scanner. So I think what I gotta do... Because I think the smoke's still here for a turn. Let's come here. They all shot. Let's see if I can gain vision.
I'm on it.
Yeah, we got vision back on these guys. We do have vision. We have 32% crit against the big mechtoid. I have an unsteadied rocket. It's a lot of scatter, though. That scatter could totally miss. But I'm almost feeling like we kind of need to do it. I'm saving the shredder rocket because if that's a big mongo berserker, I think I want to save it for that. Here we go. Gotta do it. Can't sit there and think about it. Just gotta do it.
Check your position. Rocket off.
Okay, well, I didn't hit who I expected, but we killed one. And we missed. So they're not shredded. However, what I can do here is do my double tap on the mechtoid. The first shot will shred. Let's do it. I do believe we have double tap available. Did we double tap last turn? Apparently I do not have double tap available. Did I double tap? Oh, I moved. That's why we don't have double tap. Doy. Okay, so I feel like I want to do the shot because suppression without the danger zone stuff will not shred the mechtoid. And that's who we're going to go against. So we're just going to take one regular shot at 96% to get him shredded for everybody else. Okay, he's shredded. Now, I won't have double tap here either. And I won't have a turn to get him reloaded. We're just going to be without a shot. I'm going to take the 100% shot here. Now that he's shredded, we'll take it. Oh, 21 crit! That's why we shredded him! Oh, he's getting down to reasonable levels all of a sudden. Now, I can also... No danger zone on this one to spread the shredding love. I'm thinking I got my two, you-know-whats. I think I'm gonna try shredding this big guy too now. And we will have double tap, and so my second shot, I think we have double tap. Once again, let's make sure, because I forgot. No, we have double tap this time. So the first shot's 83, second shot should be 93, and I'm just gonna double tap as opposed to, I think we got the mechs that can finish them off if I get them all shredded. Potentially. As long as Jayadaman doesn't miss both his shots again. So, that's the plan. It's the best plan I could come up with. And a 14 crit without him being shredded yet. We like it. Now he's got 93% to finish him off. And he did. Pretty friendly, helping us out on this one. That means you, Lucian, need to take a shot. 100%. We may bring down this dangerous, dangerous pod right now. Okay, but now we do have another dangerous pod with a looming large, you know, a very large looming something something over there. You know what I think I might do? Except now Rickroll's in the way. So Rickroll's a hit and runner, so even if he doesn't have a shot or Overwatch or anything, you know, with where I'm placing him now, and I don't want to risk moving here. Let's bring Rickroll here to get him out of the way. That way, because I don't think I need to throw any smoke this turn, I can get my medic over and run Will to Kill back in this direction to get healed on his extra turn. So, Rickroll, you're coming here and you'll Overwatch. Will to Kill. Yeah, because my medic... Oh. My medic could heal you. And because nobody's active right now, we could get you reloaded. I don't know, I can't remember how long the smoke lasts, but the only thing we got to worry about that would be dangerous is if the floaters activate and go on Overwatch. That would put us in an awkward position. We do have another smoke though. So I'm coming all this way so we don't have to move you guys away. Let's do it.
Heading for that location.
Bringing Zabiol forward. For a little heal.
This is going to hurt.
Okay. Jot him on. One for all. Reload for the next round. So 2 pods are down. That means there's still 3 out there. That means we know of 2 of them. There's a pod of what appears to be 4 floaters and a pod of what appears to be a berserker, and they kind of look like regular mutons to me, but I'm not sure how many. Maybe berserker and 3? At least that I'm sure I saw. In the... So if they don't activate to us this turn, we're throwing another battle scanner off in that direction. And then there's one more unknown pod still out there that we're not sure about. So yeah, let's one for all and reload. Let's get our ammo back because we just might need it. Floater's still flying away. The floater pod is really spread out because there's a floater here and then there's one way over here. And I think the berserker, yeah, we got to activate one of these pods. So we got to get them coming our way. Fortunately, we're going to reload here.
It's killing time.
To get our sniper back. We got to get him up in the air now, I do believe, because we got a big old container. Okay. Yeah, I do think we need to throw our battle scanner over here, but can I get it up? Yeah, I kind of want to get it up here, upstairs, up the ramp. That should show us 2 pods. The floaters we'll see again, and the berserker pod. And maybe that'll stop that. That means maybe that'll stop those 2 pods from killing temporarily. Because there's not a lot of citizens left. Yeah, technically there's not a lot of citizens left, especially that we're aware of. Well, there's one right here who's going to die once these pods go active. But here's this guy. Part of me says I'd love to snipe him and get that pod activated. You know? That's what part of me says. And that would activate the pod. The muton is part of the pod. If we can hit him. Or I just suppress the guy. Because I don't think we have double tap anymore from you. No, not until next turn. So I could suppress. Think. I don't have a lot of shots, so I don't know that now is the time to do it, because we're going to need a lot of shots into that guy. So we're going live. Now, can I shoot the turn that I fly this guy? I fly Emo? I can never remember that. I gotta fire. Yeah, I gotta fire because I can't wait. You're right. That part of me says we can't wait. We just gotta do it and deal with it. So I'm guaranteed to activate him. Oh, I can't suppress through there, so I have to shoot. We missed. Okay, at least it does activate him. Here comes the big dude. Okay, there comes the big dude. Now, do we have double tap back? Yes, we do. Let's bring him in. That's a big one. In fact, let's do this and make sure it's the guy that we think it is. Yeah, Juggernaut. So if he gets too close to us, shock absorbent armor. And he also has that nasty little bull rush if we don't kill him. So we gotta find a way to kill him. 80% would be a nice start. It would also get him shredded and do that part for us. Now the other option I have is you're back here. But there's too much scatter to guarantee a shred, so I think I hold on to that. And we shred him this way with double tap. He's shredded. And he's coming at us. Well, that's not a very furious charge now, is it? If he just wants to run at us one space at a time, if he's wheezing jumping over that wall, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Let him go. Gotta cut down on those cigarettes. Maybe we got lucky with the juggernaut that smokes. Let's find out. Can you finish up this shot? Yes. Your damage was a little better. Much better, as a matter of fact. Okay. Whose shots do we have left? You all. Jai Ottoman. I'm giving you a chance to redeem your frickin' self. And that's one step towards redemption. So he's only moving 2 at a time. That is like these worlds. I'm not complaining, mind you, because it's helping us. But that is like the world's slowest behemoth I have ever seen. What do you do? Step in a piece of broken glass or something? He's going, ouch. It hurts to run. Here I'm coming up with excuses for a berserker. That's the last thing I need to do. Jaraman! That we will call redemption. That is what I call redemption. Okay, so I don't know where all the mutons went off to. But they can kill any other civilians up here right now, for all I know. Now, we're going to be able to fly or shoot, depending on how they come at us. That was a nice time for him to come back to us, wasn't it now? And therefore, I'm going to, let's get over to, yeah, Avatar. I think what I will do is steady now, in case a grenade comes, a rocket comes in handy anytime soon. Maybe I want to, there's no really good place to move forward yet. This is too low and has too many blocked sights. At least I can kind of go high if they come out. Yeah, I'm going to stay here steadied for a turn. I think that's the best I can do with you. And then let's Overwatch. In case the things come at us. And then we can pull you back now, Zabio. We have 3 smokes left. Or... no, I don't want to keep you out in the open anymore. You got him healthy enough to tank a muton shot or something. I may throw a smoke since I got 3 left.
Aye, aye.
I think I'm just gonna chuck a smoke. Let's see what happens. Oh. There's the other pod! But they should be out of sight. Well, we'll have to check. Is he with the other pod and they're now active? Or is he the muton from the first pod? Good Overwatch.
Ship eliminated.
Maybe I hope that's the first pod and he's running away because we decimated him. Yeah, he's running away too. So the other pod looks like 3 more mutons and a mechtoid. Everybody's running away scared. Well, they should be scared. That's what I think. We're gonna find out about fuel. Can I go up in the air? I think that's considered moving, so I don't think I'll get a shot. But I need to get up there now to have any kind of shots available. Yeah, there. I'm a little off kilter. Let's fly. Right above where you are. Okay. So speaking of... Looks like we can shoot. Wait, no. I can only steady. So we will steady. And we'll get people ready for what's to come. Do I have any civilians anywhere nearby I could rescue? There's 11 more out there. Wait. There's that one back here still. That lucky guy, the ethereal and that pod activated all around him, but they never found him. Even with the big window there. And he's like the luckiest civilian alive. Let's hope we can keep him alive. But that's asking a lot right now. I think nobody's active right now. No, wait, a floater and 2 mutons, but they all ran away. A floater is active? What pod? What? Or maybe that one floater was with a different pod? What pod would it have been with? I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. Maybe it was part of the pod with the one floater was with the Berserker Muton pod. That must be it. Because if he was part of the floater pod, so the floater pod has 4, and so there's another floater with that. That's why they all ran away. All 3 of them ran away. Because they were all part of one pod. Now that's making a little more sense. Okay. Who is this? Rickroll. Kind of leaning towards sending Rickroll out this way. Just so maybe I can grab a citizen so we don't do all this great stuff and then lose because we didn't rescue everybody. I think that circle that we're really close to is this individual. We'll start moving them in that direction. However, we won't go all the way over there. Trying to get these sight circles. So I may being Rickroll here. Is that way if anybody comes... Yeah, it's... There's no citizens. There's just no citizens I can see. Okay. Rickroll, come here. We need you up front and center.
Big up.
freaky friendly. You need a set spot to shoot from. What will be a good set spot to shoot from? There's a citizen too. That feels like a better citizen than running all the way over there. I'm bringing you over here, freaky. Or maybe, if he's gonna stay up high like that, it's better bring freaky friendly there. Problem is, we might get detected there. Yeah, I don't feel safe there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give freaky friendly, because I think even here he might be able to see up high over the roofs. It's iffy. I don't want to take it, since he's immobile with his shot, I don't want to take him out of any positions. I don't want to lose a turn of him being usable. So I'm coming there. Nobody's in sight now. I'm going to bring you a little farther forward, Floki, and reload.
You got it. Don't mind if I do.
Lucian, will to kill. We're bringing you over this way. And once again, these rings are hard to tell the depth of them. So yeah, we're going to come here in Overwatch. Because you still have 4 shots. No, we'll reload. Because the odds, yeah, we're going to reload. One for all reload. Zabiol. Jayaraman. Just so we have different angles to fire from as necessary. Jayaraman's going to come here and reload. And smokes. You pretty much can get a smoke on anybody we need at the moment. So I don't need to move you too much. Let's just bring you a little farther forward. Right now that position can't be flanked with what we know. We may have to pull you back at some point. In case you get a chance to shoot again, we'll reload you.
We're green to go.
And now, yeah, I definitely want to bring the Rocketeer closer, but keep him steadied. And see what happens. They coming down? No. There's the pot of 4 floaters. Are you guys coming down? We're gonna have to shoot. They're still running away. Oh, except for the floater who decided to come back. That's the active floater. Except we don't see anybody. So, Rickroll. It's gonna take you out of the fight. But I have a sniper ready to activate these guys. Oh, I don't have any more. That was my last battle scanner. I take it back. Rickroll. Problem is, if I move you forward the wrong way, you activate far too many. So maybe I bring you right here and see who we activate. In a perfect world, I don't activate the floater pod and the mechtoid pod. But I may be doing just that right now. Let's find out. We can't wait anymore. More citizens will die. Okay, mechtoid's active and out of our sight. For now. And we're not going to keep you there. What we can do... Yeah, what can we do? When I pull you back, I don't think Nobody sees there. Nobody sees there. So it looks like I'm going to be having a turn. See, you can see somebody from there. I may double tap you from that position. See if we can take out the random floater. And then everybody else, when I pull back Rickroll. Yeah, let's just double tap here. 68, 78. It's the way it should work. I'm assuming I do have double tap. Let's back up a second. I'm assuming I do have, yeah, double tap is available. So we're going to double tap the floater. He's hollowed. Now we get a better shot.
The target.
Let's connect. Freaky. Ooh. Freaky did a Jayadaman on us. So I can come this far. Ooh, then I bring this guy in to see us if I come here, but I can see the floater. Well, let's face it. Let's go take a look at Emo's shots. Nick Vogels, good to see you in here. We're having one hell of a mission. Ethereal, Muton Elites, Mechtoids, Behemoth Berserkers. They're throwing the kitchen sink at us. Everything, even including the kitchen sink. Okay, I got double tap on call. I'm going to use that double tap. We're shooting mutons. Now these shots will be good because you're steadied, so I should probably go against a guy in full cover. Not a good chance for crit. Fire away though. Now it's down to 89. We're going for the kill. Unfortunately, I won't have double tap for the Mechtoid, but I will have a steadied shredder rocket, which will help others. Good job, Emo. He likes his wings. He does like his wings. I have a rocket, but we're kind of saving it up for the Mechtoid's advance. Therefore, I'm bringing you over here for firing the rocket at javelin distance.
Yes, Commander.
If the Mechtoid approaches. We see nobody with Jayadaman at the moment. Now, am I missing a pod? We have the Berserker and Mutons. We have the 4 floaters are not active. Otherwise, we've done a pod with Ethereal and Muton Elites. Okay, 1. We've done Mutons and a Mechtoid, which we just activated. We did the Chrysalids. And we did the Berserker and Mutons, which is 4. So, and then the 4 floaters is 5 that we have not activated yet. So we know everybody that's out there. And the only thing missing on the official count is 4 floaters. From what we could see. So, I can probably get a little more aggressive moving now with Jayadaman. If I come here, where can I go where you can see somebody? You can see the floater here. That's going to put you in target for the Mechtoid, though, when he advances. We might be able to throw a little smoke your way. We'll see. So I'm going to come here trying for that frickin' oddball floater. $77. Jeez, our Ottoman finally got himself back in a groove. He's connected. He's turning reliable. Rickroll. You can see two of them. That's not the place I want to keep you with a mechtoid out of sight, ready to advance. So we will be pulling you back. Now, what I may do, however, is with will to kill, I think I can come here. And that's why I'm not pulling, you're our eyes right now. I think if I come here, I got a flank. And also should be out of, I repeat, should be out of sight of the mechtoid. I think. Like the pathing to come just here, that gets us our flank. In fact, except that railing. I think I have to come here to try and avoid the railing and have a chance for the flank. And I don't like the pathing to go up there. I want to stay back here. So let's hope this is a shot.
Position confirmée.
Okay, we didn't pop the mechtoid. I was hoping. Oh man! That's not, his ring is here, and so we're a little too far. So we're gonna have to just play like we are. Tell you what we're gonna do. Since we don't have a shot, we're gonna back off so I can save a civilian. We'll still be able to if they give us a flank. Ooh, that pathing is not good though. That pathing is not good. So let's do it this way. Jet boot time.
Je cherche une meilleure position.
I don't like that pathing either. I don't want to run to where, so I can't come up. Yeah, it makes me have to come up the front. I can't go, this is considered a gap, so I can't jump up over here. The boat, there's like a gap between the boat and where I gotta jump from, so it doesn't work. So instead, we're sitting you there
Position défensive par
and overwatching. You're gonna get shot at.
tout de suite.
Zabiol. I want to protect against a mechtoid shot here.
Popping smoke.
And I want to protect... I don't think I can throw that far over here. Yes, I can. The two most exposed to the mechtoid advance. We're going to try that. That's our last dense smoke.
Smoke's up.
Yeah, you know that tactic, don't you? So we're going to start moving you up, Loki. So you should have full cover.
Moving.
You do see somebody. Oh, you see that guy. 7 shots? We could afford a suppression. Or I have a better chance hitting, if I'm going to do a pure shot, to do this. Let's try to mess with his mind. Oh well. Mind frays have been failing quite a bit lately, and that was a pretty good chance. So Rick roll. I'm going to try finding full cover for you. I'm going to bring you right down here, and then we'll have your shot coming up. Oh, you had vision? Okay, the floaters are playing along nicely. There's the big guy. That's a good hit. Is he double moving? Maybe. Oh, he was not. He just destroyed cover, but not Rickroll's cover. We're losing civilians now, so now it's time to move. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Okay, yes. Gotta move. 100%. I think we got double tap back. Yes, we do. We're just taking this shot. Bang, bang. He's shredded. I'm thinking I want to shred this guy now. I wonder if we can hit him, though. Let's hang on to your second shot. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Will to kill. Emo, let's see who you have. You have a big shot right there. Oh, we're gonna take it. Now we're gonna have to reload.
I need ammo.
Now we're gonna have to reload. Okay, we can hollow this guy. Unfortunately, it will not be hit and run. Rickroll, I'm bringing you here. Save a civilian, so we at least have a saved civilian. And then you'll be able to command. How about we do that? And what I'm going to do, which weapon do you have? You have proximity mines. What I may do is launch a grenade at that thing. How close do I have to get? Pretty close. I'm thinking I can move close enough, maybe, like here, where I don't activate those 4 floaters, and I get close enough for a grenade that takes away his cover, which then allows Jayadaman to potentially take care of him. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're going to play for. That's what we're going to do.
Je me dirige vers la position.
And we see something else as a result. Maybe I kill this guy because all he's going to do is turn around and shoot other folks too. Hit and run. Now there's a question. Now, because it's hit and run, I can do both. That's even better than I planned. Except, don't hit the civvy. Please, don't hit the civvy. Except now, where's those floaters? Am I gonna hit the floaters? No, it doesn't look like I would. There's a chance I would. I'm not sure exactly where they are. There's a chance, if I don't see them quite right, that I could hit them and activate that pod, but I'm willing to take that chance. And we didn't blow his cover. We blew all the other cover, but his cover. He panicked? Oh, Will to kill. You let a lowly muton panic you. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Well, let's get him hollowed. And hit. And shredded. Now it's time. Time to finish him off. Jayadaman. We embarrassed him early on. Now he's on fire. And these aren't exactly the most amazing shots we're giving him. Okay, what's left active? 3 mutons. But those other mutons were part of that first pod. Were they? Well, I think 2 of those mutons are part of the first pod that we activated. And so they were activated via battle scanner. They may not be killing a lot of civilians back there. That really sucks, not having you available. It does give me a moment to bring Freaky Friendly forward. What's the best way to do it? We'll start bringing him over this way.
Time to motor.
He needs to reload too, but I gotta get him in position. And then... I'm double moving Rocketeer to get in position. We gotta get farther forward with our Rocketeer.
Got it. Moving.
Oh, that wasn't our Rocketeer! That was my medic! Oh, I've done it again! I've done it again. Mistakenly moved the wrong guy. Well, I imagine I'll do it again even beyond that. So let's get our Rocketeer here now.
10-4.
Maybe a little closer than I prefer with a couple of floaters out there. Now, do I need to... If these activate, they're going to be close enough for us that I don't have to be steadied, so I'm not going to spend an action. Who do I want to give an action to? How much ammo? You still okay on ammo? So, Rickroll. They aren't active. Everybody else that's active is up above. So, it's only half cover, but we're going to save another civilian.
Выполняю. Порядок, давай быстрей.
Oh, I think we're active now. No? I thought one of them got close enough to us. Aren't they active now? Yeah, the 4 floaters are now active. They are now free to kill civilians. Jayaraman, come on. Buckle up. Buckle up. Not good to lose you right now. You're not a good one to lose. This civilian's dead. I can rescue this one. So what we're gonna do is we're bringing you over here. I'm gonna see if I can destroy that cover. Then potentially I get 2 shots. I don't see that one. Or do I? From here. Then I can. Then if I destroy the cover, this guy's grounded. I should pop, hit, and run. So we're bringing you here, Rick Hunter. Saving a civilian at the same time. And if any of them out of sight had been on Overwatch, well, didn't matter. I'm going to use a explosive rocket right here. Oh, there. It says it's not blocked now. And 1.1 scatter be damned, that if I center right there, we should be fine to destroy that cover.
Target locked.
Now, I should be able to get the hit and run that I'm missing because of panic. So, Rickroll. You haven't been able to get in on the killing party, but now you do. Now we'll save just in case I want your action. And then we're going to bring you up, Jayaraman. And these are not great shots. But you've been proving that you can hit on not so great shots. I also have a sniper I think has to reload. Yeah, up here. So let's do our reload. So he's back in the game. Zabiel, stay put. I don't know. Do I have a way to get you? Oh, let's see. Do I have a way to get you involved? No. So we're going to be continuing to move you forward. So we'll dash you here. It's only half cover, but you still got full armor. So we're half cover's going to have to do. And with this guy killed, nobody can flank your position. And that means I can then bring you over. Zabiel, you'll have to depart. That way if they come for us, I kind of got to double move you too. Loki, I got to get you into position also. Now if I come here, I still think we don't have a fear of getting flanked. So we're getting in position to try and wrap this up and save as many civilians as we can now. We're down to that point. Jayadamon's gonna get a shot. I'm just not thrilled with it. Oh, that's Floki. Oh, I moved! Zabiel. I don't want to put my... I've done that again. He could be one shot. Oh, my lord.
All right.
That's who I was thinking I was moving. I screwed up. But I can do a command to get... there's no way I'm going to lose Zabiel by a stupid mistake like that. Let's take the guy who's farthest forward for flanking. It's the same chance to hit either one. Okay, you're okay. That was not a great... That was a coin flip. Rickroll. Let's pull. Let's cover Commander's mistake right now. Well, the other option... Oh, I don't have any smoke left. Do I even have cover I can move you to? No, because we blew it all apart. So, well, it allows me to hunker you. Or, because there's not that many people left... Oh, he's panicked, so he will not disappear. Let's just do a shadow device and hide you for a turn. We're getting near the end, so it should not be a bad thing that I'm using the shadow device, and it'll conceal you and keep you alive. That's the way we'll play it. He's suppressed. That was danger zone because it showed that we got defensive reduction. That was a double move. And that person's dying. Yeah. That! Oh, come on. Recover now, will ya? Okay, he's recovered. Okay, we're back to full strength. We're back to full strength. He's suppressed. He's too close for you to do any good. But there's nothing to say... You're not suppressed otherwise. There's nothing to keep us from bringing you here for the hit and run here. Rickroll. And, you know, you could kill him with 2 laser pistol potentially. I don't think your reflex rifle shot will be worth a darn. That's what we're going to start with. I don't see the need for a command right now. Let's see. I could bring Jayadaman up. I'm not sure if that height gives me the hit and run, but we're going to try it. Yeah, it says I see him, so that should be a hit and run. So we're doing it. Wait, except... Oh, that's you. Yeah, that gives me a hit and run here. Gets you out of trouble from that one floater. I have a grenade to take away his cover if I need it. Let's do the hit and runs that we got. 92 and 100. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of the suppression first. Then that frees up someone else. And then we'll just see how hard you can hit him, because now that you're not stuck, I can also get you up here for a shot. So, Rickroll, you're very exposed. Let's do this. Yes. And then, what do we got here? We've got this guy that can be suppressed, but I'm going to use our last grenade. It may just kill him. It'll for sure get rid of his cover. it didn't kill him. I don't need to use my sniper for that shot. We'll keep you in reserve. Zabiel, give it a whack.
Bye-bye.
Zabiel's got 2 kills. See? I guess he was meant to be mistakenly moved just so he could get a second kill. How about that? What do we got left? A floater and 2 mutons. In the meantime, anybody we can still see... Oh yeah, well, except maybe this guy, because he's so far back. Anybody we can see that's nearby, like this young lady, we're gonna run up like we aren't worried about anything. Oh, we see somebody. Oh, there's that guy. Emo, this is your time. Now we got 2 mutons left out there. Boomster, you got 1 shredder rocket left. I'm gonna bring you here to steady.
Solid copy.
I'm not sure exactly where they are, but they show their faces. And because you're a mech toy, or, you know, you're a mech, we're bringing you here to rescue this person. Because you can take a hit. Freaky friendly. There's no real good cover you can reach. Yeah, there's no good forward cover you can reach. I've destroyed it all. So you're just gonna reload?
Reloaded.
Loki. I think I bring you over here, so at least then you can move forward if we need it. I guess I can move forward this way.
Got it.
Rather than reload you, we'll Overwatch. Ah, we see 1 muton. And he might be Overwatched. And just in case he is, we have a guy who can run the Overwatch. Let's bring you this far to see if that'll do it.
Ясно.
Oh, we found them both. And they're not Overwatched. And that allows you a single shot. And it's a good one. One left. Yeah, we're gonna reload.
Время убивать.
1 left. Let's see if I can get him hollowed. Where's my hollow targeters? I think somewhere back. Yeah, you're pretty far away, but let's see if you have vision. No, he's out of range. Who's another hollow targeter? I think you're too far back, but let's see if we can get you up there, Floki. I mean, we have 80% as it is. I'd like to make it just a tiny bit better. Well, we might as well. This is the last guy as far as I know. Let's shred him.
Launching. Let's soften him up.
He's softened. I'd like to find somebody who can hollow target him, but, you know, may not be possible. But let's see. Can I get you? No, I cannot get you in range this turn. Loki. So what we're going to do instead with you, Floki, is you're going to come here and rescue a civilian.
Affirmative.
Just in case we don't kill him.
You're good to go.
gonna run here, here, somewhere where we have a shot. Okay, so you just don't get a shot then. Because of the angle and the height that he's on. So you're out of the picture. I can get a potential shot with you. Probably won't be a good one. So I tell you what we do. He is the last guy. It's not a good shot. We won for all. And then if Emo can't kill him, maybe we can get him to move. And set that baby off. Go for that. Somehow. Make that work. That's not a flank, but I think I can double move will to kill. To maybe flank him. And then we might be able to kill via proximity mine. If we're lucky. And then here's our 89% shot to end this mission. We're set up in case it doesn't work. But it worked.
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
I'm savoring this mission. It was tough. I'm savoring this mission right now. The good news is we saved more than I expected after the way this mission started. Thank God. Passable? Is it your birthday today? Oh, happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Congratulations. We won't even ask how old you are. Stay forever young. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. This is for you, Nightmare. I was able to survive this because it was your birthday, unbeknownst to me. I'm glad you didn't tell me ahead of time. That would have... I don't know if I could have handled the pressure. Let's continue.
We didn't leave anything to chance, and it paid off.
Okay,
Excellent
no
work.
injuries either. Just regular old fatigue. And poor commanders with the weight of the mission on them always get the longest fatigue. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know me too well. You know me too well. And I did say at the beginning, for anybody who arrived late, I turned on the overhead light above me in one try today. So it does. It's now my new... it's now gonna be my new fortune-telling device for how well our missions go during the day. I didn't sit there tapping at it like yesterday's almost fatal mission where I just screwed up multiple times, whereas today my mistakes, there are a couple, they were not fatal mistakes, let's put it that way. They were not fatal mistakes. Look at that, 32 weapon fragments. I still think we're 25 to 50. I think we're in that range for what I need. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's funny that there's fog. I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. I just farted or something like that. Is that the little boy humor I should be saying? Woo! Woo-hoo! Oh, I shouldn't have eaten those. Whatever. Those beans were a little too much for me. I know it's from the game. It's just funny how it's coming up from behind me, that's all. Okay, let's... Okay, good mission, guys. Good mission. Good mission. I can't even imagine having to capture an ethereal. Here we go. Yeah, you were worried. Is Commander all right? Is that why you have those appointments in the big city coming up Monday, Tuesday? Oh, okay. Let's see. We stopped it. Let's see how the full shield in UK has maybe helped the panic. I'm kind of stalling in case the panic result isn't good enough.
We will be watching.
Here we go. Cross your fingers, everybody. Well, it went up a full notch. Because it went up about 20%. Which, for as bad as we did, was okay-ish. Now I gotta go fix the game back in Europe up and strengthen it, because they're obviously focusing back in Europe this month. Yeah. What would you do at 7 p.m. if the place burned down, eh? Well, it cleared. It's okay. Nothing's gonna catch fire at the moment. And let's see what we got coming up. Let's refresh memory. Plasma cannon, still 5 days out. Second firestorm, 15 days out. So we got half the month to go yet. And we'll see what else we can come up with. Research-wise, I want to check how many weapon fragments I'm away from what I need. Besides the heavy weapons. 200. So did it say? I know we need the one heavy weapon. I noticed that right away. I didn't see how many. Oh, hurry up. Let's just do this. Now it'll start over. Oh, it doesn't even say. Do I have enough? Do I have enough? No, it's red, so I don't have enough. It just doesn't tell me how many of those I have, so we have to look somewhere else. Gray market. Weapon fragments. Scroll down. Here we go. 141. Oh, I was thinking 25 to 50, so we're actually 59 away from what we needed. So, okay. Okay. Cool. Now, let's see if I got stuff I can do. There are some things I need to do. There's a jetpack or something I can build, I think. Jet fuel. There's something I can build to make us be able to fly longer. There it is, fuel cell, I think. I think that's what I want. Equipping this allows our flight armors to stay aloft longer. 23, we got the alloys, Illyrium, it's not using weapon fragments. We're building one. See how it helps. It's something else we gotta carry, but if it helps us fly longer, we can use our extra tactical slot for it, because, you know, if we're flying, that's not gonna slow us down. So let's build that. Flak ammo stims, guiding planet. I feel like I might need more of stuff that I may have already built. Accurate targeting. That. Oh, maybe like I think I only have one of these. It might be good to have more than one person be able to carry those. I'm building one of those. Side screen. No. Yeah, I'm going to build one more side grenade just so I have a second one. Because I do kind of like those. And keys, alloy strike rifle. Is there any other weapons? If all I need is cash to build another weapon of some sort, maybe that's what we need to do. We can build our plasma sniper rifle. That would use up one of the alien heavy weapons, though. That I need for... Well, what do I need to build? Is for... What is it that heavy plasma weapons allows me to build. I should probably look, huh? I think I'd rather build the plasma weapon first. All I need is cash for that. A plasma sniper weapon now would be a nice upgrade, eh? And it's gonna be a while since I'm gonna do the research, so I'm gonna just have to do 2 captures on the Muton Elites now. As if one's not bad enough. I'll tell you what. I'll look in between episodes to see what that research unlocks. I'm forgetting now all of a sudden. Or if you guys want to join me, we can look real quick. Let me check. Yeah, let's go over there. I do have it open and set up. Let me go in there. And where would I want to go? We can go out of here. I don't need to find that. Let's go into research. Right there. And we're looking for the heavy plasma weapons or whatever research that is. So we can see that's all beam, amp. Okay, here we go to plasma. Heavy plasma. The plasma dragon particle cannon. Heavy plasma rifle. Okay, it just gives us the heavy rifle. But in the meantime, even to build those, I probably would need a heavy weapon still. I think I'm going to build the precision plasma. I think... Because I think I'm going to build that. We got the... yeah, I think I'm just going to build the plasma. So there we go, my friends. There we go. Let's get back to the game. And let me go there. I think I'm building the plasma sniper rifle. Especially now with the flying armor. What? Now, let me just look here before I commit. Plasma cannon only needs a regular alien rifle, which of course I also need. But it doesn't interfere with that that's coming up. So yeah, I'm building this. It's going to slow down that one research, but then are those weapons critical, ultra critical, that I shouldn't build this plasma sniper rifle? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We need 267. I could sell some carapace, but yeah, we kind of want to keep it in case stuff gets damaged. We can get away with 10 of those. 9 of those.
Don't patch that through. No. We're here to track alien activity, not investigate haunted houses.
I don't build the Crichton, so I just need, you know, less than 100 left. And stasis and surgery, I don't think we need anymore. I'm gonna bite the bullet here. If I end up needing them for something I'm overlooking, well, that's my fault. We got the money we need, and I still got one of each left. Not that that would be enough to get anything, but I'm sure we
I
spent.
don't want to hear anything else about forming an ace patrol. We don't have time for alien dogfights.
Okay. Plasma sniper rifle. That's the one we be looking for. You should be happy, Gleaser. You might get a chance to use one of these days. Alright, let's go find our next mission. Let me just check the hangar real quick so we can pick up the pieces in Europe. I think we started sending people over there. Repairing 10 days. You got, yeah, that's what she said. Transit 20 hours and we got them. Do I have a spare pilot here? No ship assigned for Goose. Oh, he'll be there in an hour. And Gleaser transfer. Oh, we can't assign you yet. So we got some people that are going to be transferred in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Archangel's going to be there in 24 hours. So yeah, we got to wait 24 hours before I got a pilot for that one ship. Let's hope no other ship shows up in Europe at this particular moment. Oh, let's hope. Okay. Here we go. Find a mission. We've had a lot of air games, so I wonder if we're gonna find an air game right off the bat. Here we go. Grunty Grunter's back and available. He says, I want that new sniper rifle. And I go, it's not ready yet. Gleaser, it's not ready yet. Van Dorn is back. That's a good officer to get back. Heinz El Montaraz. Howdy Doody's not in here, but he is back on the squad to go out on another mission. Suharafik. There you go. Your soldier's ready. Okie dokie, if you're still in here. So we'll see if we can get your soldier out on a mission.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Okay, some of the aircraft have arrived. Let's just look at the pilots real quick. Can I get a pilot in that one unpiloted? Okay, it's not quite flyable yet, so it's not the end of the world if no one's ready. No ship assigned for Goose and Gleaser. And what does that ship have? Okay. Goose it is. Okay. Let's keep scanning. Let's go do it. Heavy UFO activity over Japan. Could be, and I'm going to make note of it. Heavy over Japan, because that could indicate like a research mission that we're not seeing. Because we have no satellites there. Could be a research bombing, you know, something's happening over there. Harvest, if we got one of those outstanding. In fact, we'll have to look at if any of our numbers jumped. In fact, can we do that real quick? I think they just got some resources, because that's gone up. Yeah, I think the resources went up. I think we just had a harvest happen in Japan. So I'll mark harvest question mark. But that's most likely it. Alright. That's one less mission of a harvest variety we have to be on the lookout for. People coming back. Oh, actually, we may have some Psi people available. Let's go take a look over here at the... Oh, that's Gene Lab. At the Psi Labs and see who's available. It seems like somebody, like a net now qualifies. Karma Suture's getting really close for his next promotion. Okay, we got Devil Dog that could go back in. We got Caitlin Porter that could go back in. Howdy Doody's getting really close. I was thinking Annette might qualify now. Where is she? Yep, she does qualify. So we're going to send Annette in for her next Psy training. And what do we got here? Psy Panic. Mind Merge. She's got decent... See, Mind Merge, but having somebody who can also Psy Panic somebody. We can load somebody up with Will. Okay, always shows 100% to hit, which doesn't reflect Will test. Imposes, yeah, okay. 2-turn cooldown. Robotic enemies immune. I'm thinking more having one person that could do Psy Panic, and she tends to be decent in Will, although she's only Sergeant, so it's not as high as some. But she's this far along. I'm gonna do Psy Panic. Mind Merge is also, like, if we think we're gonna have, at some point, we could potentially, yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm still gonna pick Psy Panic for you. We have others that are being built to Mind Merge. And I don't have to worry about having the highest of high will for that. I think it's more important on this one. Okay, so we're back at the top. Let's work our way up from the bottom. Look at this. How long has it been since we've only had 2 in the med bay? Knock wood. I'm knocking wood. Game. I'm knocking wood. Bulwark is almost back. Loki is fatigued. He's ready to go back in. Freaky Friendly is ready to go back in. But they're fatigued. So there's some other lower people up here. So let's just keep pushing people through. I can get away. Look at this. I'm not going to take out 2 assaults, though. So Devil Dog, you're up first. Who's got the higher will? 69. Wednesday's getting in before you, Devil Dog. And we got Distortion Field. Psi Inspiration. And that's our side tubes. We got to find ourselves emissions, my friend. "12 sectoids. I do not need another soldier. I can't level up, although have you noticed now? Weren't we getting our most recent ones still at corporal? We're now getting them as sergeants. That's an improvement. It's still not high enough. I got too many I have to level up already. Otherwise, I'd do the trade. Give me engineers. Give me something. Even scientists. I don't have any research. Give me scientists. Something. Nick Vogels is back. Our roster is filling up for the second half of the month. Probably feels like missions are going to just rapid fire at us. Machine Hater's back. Kibo Motarasu is back. So we got both our Shoguns back.
Contact detected.
What do we got? Deutschland! Getting a little visit from an abduction. Let's just take a look. I don't think we have the air game back quite yet.
Contact detected.
And not with a full contingent there. We're not good enough because I can't take Goose out yet. Felipe's still, yeah. So we're gonna let this this abductor land is what we're gonna have to do. Can't wipe out my air game with more coming up.
Commander, we've picked up
Swarming
multiple
mission
requests
in
for
Germany.
assistance.
Let's go
Abductions
find
in
out the
progress are
map.
marked on the hologlobe.
We were due. As long as we don't get this start, I can have fun on this map. A swarming mission, if we start right here in the front where there's no cover, can be a tough one. Especially if you know, yeah, especially if the wrong people show up. Okay, so basically this is what we're starting with. Next time, I'm going to end it now since we're at our time. I'll pick out the team in between episodes. I did not make the schedule for next week because already well, the schedule I made is not accurate anymore. Looks like I will be back. I'll be gone Sunday night, but then Monday and Tuesday, and I won't make it back early enough on Tuesday to guarantee to be able to do anything on Tuesday. So I'm just making a clean break Monday, Tuesday. Then I just recently had another appointment. Was able to get moved up and scheduled on Friday. You must think I'm the most sick person in the world, but it's hard to get appointments, and I got to grab them when I do, and I'm coordinating certain procedures so that's done before I see certain doctor and with this and that. So it's all minor stuff. Don't anybody panic. But yeah, all my appointments are hitting at once right now. So right now, as it stands this moment, I may only be streaming like Wednesday and Thursday. So maybe I'll add a Saturday just to get an extra day, so we have at least 3 days going. I won't be able to do it Sunday night because I'm traveling, and so that's the way next week is looking. Just wanted to put that out there. As soon as it kind of firms up, I'll post it in the Discord and let you know what next week's schedule exactly will be. But that's why I'm not switching over to the schedule right now. We're just going to wrap up it on this screen right here. So so thank you, everybody. It was a fun mission for me. I hope it was enjoyable for you all to watch too. I definitely was stressing there at the beginning when we activated that second pod. That oops activation, they're always the most fun, don't you think? So thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Appreciate y'all watching. I do hope to see y'all next time. Thanks so much. Ciao, everybody. And, you know, Twitch folks, stay close. We're going to see who we can raid.